I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Adam from Sans will be Aquaba at the another exciting edition of Mano TV Sports Channel's daily updates. Any updates, must sectionalize it into two. Didi kind about Mohammed Kudus. We didn't come about the black community on the Premier League phone. Didn't come and also the way our expatriate commentators, African footballers now, are very different. And then the explosiveness over the field of play. So against Liverpool, we will never walk alone at our London Stadium. But the back count at the amount. Now the icing on the cake for this very updates. From Thomas Stereotypes, the camp, Emmanuel Ajimanbedu, or bidding come over party in the form of Kutana, which says a bad passes pa. We are seeing our football mu. Won't fin play a bien who we are here. Obit me then a atoto Thomas Stereotypes. A video see bit me a kwashe. So na answer na no. Oye for our platform we so. Subscribe to the channel and post notification bell when we are not at all. While I keep it no and share Facebook, TikTok, and our number. Or follow my No TV Sports or what drop you with decent comments or comment box no more. Subsequently, remember our special shout outs for the case. So, ladies and gentlemen, mention share from the star boy Mohammed Kudus ne camp on the Premier League Edin Komo. Na ninkomo nchidemu and odu chuja say we share foreign commentators no. The way you African footballers no very different because say oh yeah the physicality na and your double ball you need style of play bia your dribbles near the and so one say very different but the way you no mano and yes na young African footballers na yet here yantu yabuasi due to copyright issues in tea as it's me maneuver your ways out send you should be to me the course bia kese me the visuals na the bro so me pacho fache me due to copyright issues yanko na yin kakra e wo yasum.
Mostly when African players have been described, it's more about their physique, their strength, their speed, which in my eyes, I believe that we have like skillful players. I will urge more African players to be who they are and enjoy their qualities and stuff.
So you see Yaya Toure, no one could live with him.
Yeah.
He was crazy.
Untouchable.
But when you hear commentators describe him, they're like, he's this big, strong guy. That's what they lead with. But he had so many other attributes.
It's more than just pace and power, yeah.
And then the focusing on the strength kind of downplays it a little bit.
You need a lot of flair to be beating players, because this league, everyone is strong. You can see, everyone is strong and fast, so you need something special to do that. So many times in my career, like I had to work for something like 2-3 times harder than other guys in the same position, How I started playing football, let's say like you don't have access to, let's say, boots, which is like bare minimum in Europe, like basic. I don't see it as an excuse not to compete and do my best in the top level.
One thing my dad always used to say to me when we was growing up is I have to work twice as hard as everyone else because of where we're coming from. Growing up in the UK, being a first generation Brit, but then being in a house with a different culture, like a mix of cultures. So when I was in my house, my mum was like, this is Ghana. But outside, people didn't really understand it. And growing up, it wasn't always cool to be Ghanaian. I think I even lied to my friends and told them like I was half Jamaican or something because it was cooler to be Jamaican because of like Bob Marley and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I think just family and music kept me real connected to what was happening back home.
I'm very proud being a Ghanaian, so I don't shy away or hide it. Anywhere I go, I try to be myself. Eat my food and yeah.
You talk about the food. I have to discuss this because when we played Arsenal this season, the way you was holding off Saliba, Gabriel, I told the man them that's jollof.
We are all different and we all have our impact in the world, so there's not a single day I'll ever change my style of play for any coach, anybody or whatsoever. I think me really expressing myself on the pitch and playing how I play is just who I am, and that will never change. Just at the end of the day, just be a boy from Nima, just living his dream, and maybe people can find some inspiration through that by being myself, yeah.
Ewo Mohammed Kudus ne camp nano ene o show ne explosiveness against Liverpool ewo Anfield. At the end of 90 plus 7 minutes of time added on, Liverpool 2, West Ham United 1. Luis Diaz on the 18th minute, Ronya first goal, Edema Liverpool. And Robertson, Andy on the 86th minute, on goal, Bra, one Bisaka cross the ball by no also share. On the 89th minute, 3 minutes later, after someone making error, Ama West Ham enya equalizer no, and Virgil van Dijk, powerful heading, Krum na Asna Akasa. Na Kudus Mohammed of your interest, will game we no. Men can say first half performance no, unya standout performance for West Ham United against Liverpool. Na Kudus episode taking on opportunities from distance. On the 22nd minutes, Oshe Kudus Nibobia or Chepeye at the edge of the 18 boards. Emane hit a crossbar no by say Alisson Becker Eden Saka Bone Kakra. And I think so just some few minutes after so or sign in a long range shot, mechanic say around bare 25 meters from the goalpost. Ninjinemu echo high and wide anchor net in the moon. Kudus etwa so as a right winger or first half in the second half, or ball as a left winger, as anchor as an attacking midfielder. Into the known positions on the field of play, you know, and then Kudus Mohammed, Grand Porter, Emma Nibobi. But first half on the day, mechanic say not on any the only player or strengthen up front at the West Ham against Liverpool, and the Kudus or Bobo Pa aside Bibiano, the performance and then the heat map and the Dow screens in the sono. What the Kudus the heat map and screens in so. We share yellow indications are actually the moderate performance, and the red indications are actually the high activity on the field of player. Chese no Bobo Papa Bebia Kudus Eboye, what the share fiti left flank so at the back right flank so sign operating at the core middle ho assign the remo ewo opponents ni post ni mono na chese no suit me sign AAB about 90 minutes plus 7 minutes of time added on. Kudus and goal and net Kudus ama assist. Kudus ne shots on targets na a 2, shots off targets na a 1, shots blocked na a 1, dribbles or attempted 6 and 2 a successful or hiti wood ne bako. Bra ne touches in the game na a 50, emu 20 out of 23 and a call accurately. It's not an accurate pass no age na 87%. Kudus key passes or maybe Emma Kudus so ne area duels or attempted 4 Emma bako yes successful. Grand duels or attempted 16 8 successful. Ye foul Kudus 4 times on also a foul bako offsides Kudus bako. Rating of 7.0 to me in the so far as I scored the end of my influential than Jumasa. Memani Kudus Mohammed 8 out of 10.0. Ewane the performance stand out indeed for West Ham United. Uhune say he was physically strong. Brana all shown explosiveness on the field. Aside that, he was the most threatening player for West Ham United up front. Bra na onosuna a person will take it on some of the opportunities from distance player. The overview of Mohammed Kudus mechanic say little by little or recover from the performances ahodwa nanki him say this is the bit me shown and I know say some few matches to go no Kudus ebegusua abon homodin ebi ento ankose season ebeba na we de no assign apeke ne form na next season so beko club fufuru say West Ham no bebu ne Black Stars nya no wetimi e de abeboa yen Memphis Kudus camp na min kopi mo Thomas Stereotypes ne camp Emmanuel Ajeman Bedu wedding komo bebre after say Partey against Real Madrid no che say Partey de ye can say ye ma passes e won finfin wo de a sisi ane de won shede ho player bi obetimi asent to no pra Partey beto no Black Stars injuries ni ade a aha Partey nyina no wodi ne ho dance ye obroni be can say o eulogize no na ye nkona ye nhwe ni nyina we screens ne so na afi ye medin kra
Thomas, me no bo national team kakra ansa na me free ho but I was say me oba na mabo bebre enti I know the kind of player Otie. He's one of the good passers of the ball. For now, good passer, obi on ball passer pa. Na he's in great form. Oba national team krano wo ne modemo. And now no I think say as na use ni ye. Ono so atwe ne ho si ye. And na wetima atwe ne ho afre a lot of injuries na na e worry no. Na da bia na meka. Me say Thomas, if it's not injuries, he's one of the best midfielders in the world. But born also so injuries no can ho untimi nya ho hwe nti ebama e kwan a obefa so ahwe ho so ye no and very important. And the experience ya woni baby akokodu no, he knows what kind of Nyama SO here, he will always be ready for games. And when you have Thomas even with 90% fit here, he's a very dangerous player, and we all can attest to it. And no match you can attest to it too. Arsenal games here this year wabo, and even national team are call recess kakra was back. The games now be born now. And obi amena bobo there. I'm not surprised. And men can was I know the kind of player or city. I'm not about the national team that you won the matches. And when you are, I'm not surprised. But it's a game. Real Madrid, when they switch, they can create problems for any team. In as much as Arsenal have like 92% of qualifying, next week will be a different ball game because Benabao moved now man first 20 minutes on the ball 2 net here. Obetima frustrate too. With that performance now, I hope say a best sign happen the next week because Sulaji Champions League, Michael Essien Ejeji say even as 90 minutes you know what do fan as a corner. It will be a very huge thing for Mother Ghana. You're supporting, but I'm not surprised because I have played with him and I know the kind of player.
Nti aha na me di dwumadi ni nyina ebesi nto adwen kyerɛ kama na de atomo e comment box ni mu Emmanuel Kwame Esedu etamachi Dominic Edizane thumbnail edit to video so until you meet again on this platform, it's bye for now.